everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. World system builders, come in, come in, come in and see.
In the Black community, financial literacy is very important. See, there's so many people just like myself who were never exposed to the information so that they too can make sound financial decisions. Financial literacy, our next generation will be black. Nothing that parents, and we have to change that. Financial literacy is the gateway to freedom. It is the gateway to helping to leave a legacy for my family. It does not depend on who I am as part of a race, being a woman, or anything of that matter. All it takes is someone who has a willing mindset. So I'm just so grateful to have a platform in my life that gives me not only a system to follow, but also a lifestyle that I can live, that I can enjoy, and I can pass down to the next generation. What I want to do through WSB and through the financial literacy platform is take that out into our communities to help our Black families understand and know that they too have hope to build a solid, firm financial foundation. Money. Nobody educated me how to save money. I spent everything I made. I helped ghetto families in our Black community. What I've learned now here with World Financial Group is some concepts to help me learn how to save money. And that's what we need. Our Black lives matter here, especially during this time. But it won't matter unless we are financially educated. We can be empowered so that we can literally transition from where we are today to where we dream of being for ourselves, but for also our people. Being financially free means that I'm not a slave to debt. I'm not a slave to emergencies. I'm not a slave to even my business. I control my time when I work on myself, and it allows me to be 100% there for people when they need me. Financial literacy is the way that we in the Black community will be able to bridge the economic gap and begin to pass down generational blessings instead of generational burdens. Because of this campaign, my kids now understand finance. I find that quite powerful. And that's something that I can give your family as well. Legacy minded, having a sense of urgency for the now and transparency in our income is the key. Look, the world as a whole, everyone deserves financial education. Understand some basic principles of how to build wealth. We want to be able to leave a legacy for our children. Being able to join this platform and learn from this platform and apply it into our family and our lives.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Caroline. I have been a part of World Financial Group for about a year. I thank you all for joining us tonight, and hopefully you'll learn something and sit back, relax, have a pen, paper, take notes, and get in touch with the person that invited you, or if you just happen to stop, please get in touch with someone and we will follow up with you. I just happened to see a ad from Miss Odetta King, and she shows the cover of her book, If You Ain't Stacking, Then You're Dropping. And I answered that ad, and she said she'd give a free financial consultation. And I said, nothing is free. Let me check this out. Let me tell you, that free financial consultation, little phone call I made, turned into a 2-hour education. I learned more in those 2 hours than I knew my entire life. We are here tonight honoring women, and as Women's History Month, I truly would like to honor my mom, Hattie Francis Beards, who just a year ago, March 28th, we laid her to rest at 96 years young. I had some financial education from my mother because she had the wherewithal to take out an insurance policy for me when I was a child. All her friends are like, who does that? You don't take out insurance for children. That'll be bad luck. That'll mean the child's gonna die. You don't do that for children. Take out insurance policy for old people. My mom knew just what she was doing. When I became an adult and had my first real job, she turned the policy over to me and explained to me that she had been paying for my insurance as I was a child, but now that I'm an adult, I'm to take care of the policy. So when I had that phone call with Odetta King, she asked me, did I have life insurance? And I said, sure. My mom took out life insurance for me when I was a child. So Odetta said, well, how much is it? I said, it's about $97. So she said, $97 a month? I said, no, $97 for the year. She said, no, can't be. There's no policy for $97 a year. So I got the policy and it was $97 a year. A savings bank life insurance policy because my mom had taken it out for me as a child. The rates were very low then. Not only were the rates lower, but now because of a health issue, I have sickle cell disease. I would not even qualify for that policy now. So because my mom had the wherewithal and she did what she saw her Jewish employers do, all of the people that she worked for were mainly Jews, and they had insurance policies for themselves and for their children. So my mom, keeping up with the Rabinoviches, not keeping up with the Joneses, but keeping up with the Rabinoviches and the Leiboviches, made sure all of her children had life insurance. So today, I thank my mom. I thank her memory for being so smart as to have taken that life insurance policy out for me when I was a child, so that now I have financial security in which I would not be able to qualify for because of my pre-existing condition. Do we have any slides, Odetta?
No, it looks like my computer was also acting up, but I'm not able to, it's still downloading the pictures.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Are you able to share your screen?
Yeah.
You know what?
I can.
That's okay. That's okay. I still, if the slides come later, there was a picture of my mom and dad. My mom and dad got married when they were 19 years old. And my mom outlived my dad by 20 years. My dad died at 76. He was fully insured. However, when his job moved, we didn't realize that the insurance would not continue. It didn't. So that's something we learned. But by my mom passing just a year ago, it was a lot of things that I learned as well. And in some of the pictures, if they come up later, those are with my mom, which is surrounded by all of her grandchildren, except for my two oldest and my grandson. and that was her 96th birthday. There's a picture of her and I think I'm wearing the same jacket, as a matter of fact, when we were going to our family reunion by plane. At 95, she was still very capable and getting around. I'm sorry, 96. And then I believe the last picture is a picture of her and I as well. So this being Women's History Month, yes, here they are. I would like to honor her, my mom and my dad, Hattie Beards and Amos Beards, married at 19. And that was when my parents were in their 50s. And then the next picture would be when we were on the plane going to the family reunion. My mom was 96 years old. And of course, we had to fly her first class. And the next picture would be her 96th birthday with all of her grandchildren around her, except for my two oldest, and her great-grandson is there, but her other great-grandson is not in the picture as well. And the next picture would be the last picture, and that is of myself and my mom. Now, I said this young lady was smart enough to know to have a life insurance policy for me and for her other children, but I was the only child that continued to pay for that policy. And to this very day, I have that policy. And when Odetta first met me, she said, make sure you never let this policy lapse, because your mom did the right thing for you when you were a child. And I thank her so very much, and I honor her memory for a woman that only had a second grade school education. She grew up in the South, and she was one of 13 siblings. Her mom died when she was 12. So she had to learn so much on her own, but she knew the importance of financial education. She knew the importance of saving over spending, and she knew the importance of having life insurance. So, of course, when we laid my mom to rest, she had all her policies in order, and myself and my brother did not have to worry about anything. So I thank you, Mom, on that second grade education. It took you all around the world, and it started me on my financial knowledge. But through WFG, I am able to learn so much and help other families. And due to the sickle cell, I'm not always as involved as I'd like to be. But as Odetta says, I'm not full-time yet. I'm not even part-time. I'm sometime, but it's that sometime that counts. So I'd like to welcome another financial educator right now. Ms. Dinette will be the next one to speak. And she's been with WFG for about 2 years, and she'll continue to explain a little bit more about what we do. Thank you all for taking your time to share, letting us share our knowledge with you. Have a blessed night.
Wow, thank you, Caroline. Your story is so amazing. It is just such a wonderful story. It just shows how much your mother loved you guys to make sure that she set up a financial foundation for you. I'm always surprised when I hear that story. It's just so touching. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Well, my name is Danette, and I am a part of WSB, and we're celebrating Women's History Month now, and I'm just so happy for this. I mean, Caroline's story was amazing, and when I look at history, we see such amazing and such resilient women who paved the way for us. And I'm so proud to be a woman today in this society, because the way they paved for us is so much easier for us now to go through. So today, in honor of Women's History Month, I also want to recognize my mother. My mother, Ruby Clark. If you have the pictures, Odetta, I know you're having some technical difficulty. But anyway, my mom came here from Jamaica. She's amazing. Look at her. She's my little superstar. She came from Jamaica in the West Indies. Originally went to London. She worked as a nurse in London. And, you know, she struggled. She had to work really, really hard to raise us along with my father. He passed away. But my mother is a resilient woman. I've seen her drive trucks. I've seen her take second jobs to make sure to provide for myself, my brothers, and my sister. She is my mentor. She is my hero. From day one, my mother taught us to save. The most important thing to her was to save, save, save. My mother ran her little partners, Susus, and made sure that we saved. She came to America with her two youngest, which was myself and my little sister. And when she came here, you know the story. We didn't have a green card. We struggled. We struggled for 6 years. But within those 6 years, my mother was so amazing. She saved every penny because that's what she knew how to do. And coming from West Indian families, that's what we're taught, is to save. Work hard, save, get a house. And my mother, she did all of that. She did that by herself. So she is an amazing woman in history to me. I'm so proud to be her daughter. And I just hope that I can make her proud of me. I know she is of all of her kids, but she is my mentor. The one thing my mother didn't know, and even going further back, my grandmother from in Jamaica, when she came to America, she brought savings bonds for all of her grandchildren. So we were always instilled in the savings. Now coming into America and learning the way how the American society is so different. And I personally want to leave behind a legacy for my family. Since I now have gained the financial knowledge from joining WFG, it's opened up my eyes. It made me realize how much protection I needed for myself and for my family. It made me realize how much I need to save. It made me look at life so differently. And it's made a better person of me. And from the financial literacy and knowledge that I've gained in this company, I've been able to pay off so much debt that I have, that I'm able to save much more better now. And it's just been an amazing journey. And I know that everything that I've learned so far has been instilled from my mother, from my grandmother. And now as a woman living in this country and learning that I've learned through WFG and World System Builders, I know that the legacy that I leave behind for my children and for my children's children is going to be great. And I know that they will always know my name, because I am going to leave a powerful legacy for them. And I am going to be one of those women that is going to be written in history. Keep watching out for us in WFG. It's a powerful company. The women in this company are making major moves. Come join us. Come learn with us, because knowledge is power. That's my little story. I'm going to hand you over to another amazing woman in this industry. Her name is Delnique. Take it away. Unmute.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for taking time of your busy schedule to be here with us celebrating women empowerment. My name is Chandel, also known as Delnique. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, certified makeup artist, and a licensed financial professional. Tonight, we are celebrating women empowerment. A woman should be two things: who and what she wants. No matter where you are in life, inspire and empower the woman around you. Success is never reached alone. My inspiration is my mom. She is the example I live my life by. And for that, it's the most gangster human being you can live your life by. We came to America 1995 March 31st. March 31st, coming will be 25 years living in America. It We have had our ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but my parents, God bless them, we stayed together through adversities and we made it. And as being the eldest daughter, I'm very proud to say that with this financial knowledge that I am learning being a part of World Financial Group, it's absolutely very empowering and inspiring that no fault of my parents, I would be the one who would want to leave financial generational wealth to pass down from years to come, from generation to generation. My mom is my hero. I've seen the sacrifices she have made to get myself and siblings here to where we are. I'm very proud of myself, where I came from. WSG has been a blessing to my life. It has empowered me to step out of my comfort zone. It has allowed me to educate families, inspire, and help. It has helped me to share financial literacy. And being here around with my teammates, it's been a blessing and honor to be around empowered and inspired women. I thank you all for taking time out of your schedule today. And as we continue, I will hand it over to Odetta King.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Guys, women run the world, okay? We need to toot our own damn horn because we are amazing creatures. We pop out babies and we are fly. We do everything for our kids. Listen, women is the backbone of every household. I want to salute all of you amazing women that are on this panel, that are on Zoom. My amazing co-host, Danette, I love your story. Caroline, your mom's heart warmed my heart every time. Shonda, I know your mom. I remember going to your house in Guyana and your mom was so close for us. I love her. Oh my God, this is an amazing, amazing, guys. And all of this is made possible because of World Financial Group. World Financial Group has brought all of us together, right? World Financial Group has brought all of us together. And tonight, since the month is closing in for Women History Month, I also want to salute my mom. My mom is my rock. My mom is my best friend. In fact, when I get a girl child, I want to have the same relationship with my daughter, hope and pray, right? That she has the same amazing relationship with me like I have with my mom. And I tell my mom this all the time. If no other kids out of her 5 kids, as I'm going to say in Guyanese slang right now, she could put your pot on the fire, is gonna bubble. She eating, okay? My mom, in fact, both of my parents, they brought us here to America, and I am forever indebted to my mom and my dad because even living in Guyana, they knew that they wanted better for themselves. They knew that they wanted better for their kids. And I remember growing up in Guyana, my mom would send us back. You know, we were spending US in Guyana. We were wearing clothes with padded shoulder. We were wearing the LA Gear sneakers and all these foreign stuff. Like my mom was like always making sure that, you know, we got the nice stuff. We're going back to school each semester with like everything. So when we got the chance to come to America, and I was like, wow, this is a line of opportunity that they fought so hard. And we just have to pivot and pay homage to our parents, similar to Delnique. Her parents brought her here as well. So my mom is my best friend. She's the reason why I do this business because I know that they've made sacrifices to bring us here. And I want to make sure that in their golden years, especially I will be that one child, if no one else, to take care of them to the end of time. I'm not looking at my brother, my sister, I'm looking at me, and WFG has made it possible. Since I started with WFG, my mom and I have gone on several trips. In fact, I took her to Israel right before the whole, the year before the pandemic, and that in itself was a life-changing experience. I remember about 2 years ago, I took her to her birthday in Mexico. She was so excited. To this day, she still talks about that trip. All of that was because of World Financial Group, right? It affords us the lifestyle. It affords us the money to take care of our family. It affords us the freedom, right? My mom comes on every trip with me now. If I ever get married, I'm still bringing her along because she's got to take care of the babies, right? So today I want to say, in honor of Women Empowerment Month, guys, let us be the next person in our generation, because all it takes is one person. And each and every one of you that are on this call, that are watching us live on Facebook, that are watching us live on Instagram, you guys can be that one person. We at World Financial Group, you have a platform where you could have access to 77 different companies that can help families with their finance. So I want you guys to think of 3 things. First of all, you're going to make a change in your own financial life. And you're going to make money for yourself. You're going to make money for your family. Secondly, we do good for people. We help people with their finances, right? I'm sure you all know people who are either spending too much, right? They're in debt, or worse yet, they're not making enough. And if we're not making enough, we cannot save $1,000 towards our retirement. We cannot save $1,000 or put down 20%. I mean, they tell us to put down 3%, but no, when you know what I know and you know what we teach you, you do not want to put down 3% on a house that you're buying. And so we do good for family. And the third thing I want you guys to think of is the opportunity and flexibility to work whenever you want, to have unlimited potential income from wherever you are. Ask yourself right now, who at your job is making $1 million? Are you in position to make $1 million at your job? Right? My parents came here. They worked hard like everyone else. They said, hey, go to school, get a good job, work hard. Well, guess what? My parents did not retire with $1 million. They didn't even retire with $500,000 in retirement, and they worked hard. So we know that something is not right. And so here at WFG, you're going to learn some of these financial concepts. But more importantly, you can be the one to change the entire trajectory for your family. So I say, in honor of Women Empowerment Month, let's be the next generation of boss women to rise up, take care of ourselves, take care of our family, take care of those great grandbabies that's going to pop out in a couple of years and change their entire life. So get in touch with the person who invited you to this webinar. Those of you who are watching from wherever, once we end this live, still get in touch with us. Come on board, come learn with us, come have fun, and come change your entire future. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining. Make it a great day. And again, it's only 7:45. So when we hang up, get in touch with the person who invited you. And with that being said, happy International Women's Month. We love you guys. You guys rock. You're amazing. We know life gets tough, but we still get the job done. Thank you to all the moms out there. Bye, guys.